What up, Poke Nerds? Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting this channel. It means the world to me. I'm a huge fan of Pokemon, a huge fan of the community we have here. And today we're going to look at kind of the question that I've seen a little bit around the internet. Is Pokemon investing dead? How long are we going to be in these dark times where it's just impossible to get new product? We're going to take a look at all that, and we're also going to take a look at some plays I still think you can make right now that could be very profitable short term and certainly long term. So we're going to do that here today. Really appreciate y'all tuning in. Saw some folks defending the comment section a little bit yesterday, which I do appreciate. It is tough times out here, though, y'all. There's no question about it. And I haven't given this spiel in a while. Don't go into debt investing in Pokemon. Don't expect quick turnarounds on everything. That's not investing, right? That's absolutely not. Do your own research, become more educated on this stuff, and then make smart financial decisions for your specific situation, right? I just had to get that off my chest. Haven't said it in a while. Used to always say it before every video, but just be smart, right? Don't go into debt. Don't over leverage yourself, any of that type of stuff for this. This should be fun. It should be a good time. It should be certainly not a huge chunk of your portfolio unless you're just absolutely bullish. But we are in a bull market right now. Speaking of being bullish, this bull market will not last forever. You've seen this happen in Pokemon before. 2021, things were absolutely insane. It is maybe crazier and more real right now than it's ever been. I don't think you'll probably be able to get in 2025 like Surging Sparks, Prismatic Evolutions, Team Rocket, Owner's Pokemon, the Black and White set. I don't know that any of that stuff is ever going to be readily available, easy to pick up at or below MSRP. You're going to just have to scour the internet, find the right deals at the right times, be ready, be vigilant, all that to get your hands on that type of stuff. When could the bubble, if you want to call it a bubble, or when could this bull market kind of slow down? I would expect Gen 10. Once Gen 10 gets kicked off, that's when you'll be able to get some things, new releases, PC ETBs, booster boxes, all the big hitters. That's when you'll be able to get that type of stuff on new releases probably more easily and, potentially under MSRP, not for the PC ETBs, but ETBs and booster boxes, right? So it's a crazy time. It absolutely is. I mean, stuff as soon as it's available, it's selling out. And I talked about Crown Zenith yesterday, it being over for being able to get Crown Zenith at super cheap prices. And it pretty much is. I mean, you saw Sea and Sky sell out yesterday. Maybe it'll be back at Sam's. Who knows? Everything is above MSRP now for the most part when it comes to Crown Zenith. And I still think there's a decent play to be made in Crown Zenith we'll talk about. But again, even though we are in a bull market, I still think there are some really good plays to make. And so we're going to go ahead and dive into those now. Done with my rambling. So Shrouded Fable, Pokemon Center ETBs for $60. They are still available on the Pokemon Center, right? Pull up. Just make sure that it's still there. Just making sure for y'all. Yes, you can still get purchase limit of 4 Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, Shrouded Fable, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes at the Pokemon Center for $60. These things are already selling for $75 on the secondary market. Inside of this PC ETB, you have a $27 Pecharunt card. You also have 11 packs. This is a good play. The Pokemon Center ETB is, in my opinion, the king of the Scarlet and Violet era, thanks to that Pokemon Center stamped promo that they now include in those things, and obviously the extra booster packs as well, but that's kind of factored into the price. It's really all about getting that exclusive stamped promo. And so I think even though Shrouded Fable is viewed as the worst set in Scarlet and Violet, it's still got some awesome cards in it. And funnily enough, it has a couple of the best promos you'll ever see with those promo boxes of Kingdra and Greninja. But getting that Shrouded Fable PC ETB for $60, I think, is still a screaming play right now. Who knows how long those are going to last. Every other Scarlet and Violet Pokemon Center ETB sold out, now going way above MSRP. Now, again, if something pops up online and you're able to find Prismatic Evolutions or even Terrestrial Festival or Surging Sparks at MSRP or close to it, obviously, yes, that is a great play, but difficult to find those things. Um, Silver Tempest booster boxes sold out at the Pokemon Center. You're starting to see that rise up, and I told y'all for months to get in on those. I hope you did. But what they do still have at the Pokemon Center that is intriguing to me for Silver Tempest is the booster bundle. $23.99 sounds like a solid play overall to me. I've never gone super in on booster bundles just because I don't know that it's going to have the staying power, the growth power of PCETBs and booster boxes. But I think, booster bundles are not a product that have been around for a super long time. I think they have a chance of being a really solid long-term play. I wouldn't expect it to be something that's going to go crazy anytime soon. And at $23.99, it is a much smaller investment, but maybe you pick up a few of them. I think that they will end up rising, 6 booster packs in a nice little sealed box that doesn't take up a lot of space. I think it makes sense. I still think finding a Crown Zenith Elite Trainer box at like $60 to $65 if you can on eBay right now is a strong buy. Those prices are going to continue to rise. I think 2025 is going to be the year for Crown Zenith where things go really crazy. They're already starting to see gains. Like you're able to pick up Crown Zenith ETB for 40, 45, sometimes 35 within the last 6 months. And now you're seeing how much they're worth, and I think that's just going to continue. And Crown Zenith, it's a specialty set. It does not have the booster box available, so the ETB is going to be your best bet other than the PC ETB, which is already doubled in price, already double MSRP. So I think the easiest play is certainly the ETB right now still. And you could go in on booster bundles as well for Crown Zenith. I just think the ETB in 2, 3, 4 years, when people are looking up trying to get some Crown Zenith, are they going to be searching for booster bundles or the product that Pokemon shoves in your face constantly, the Elite Trainer box? Maybe both. But I would be more in on the Elite Trainer box. And they're performing stronger already. Vivid Voltage, yeah. Vivid Voltage. Maybe that's not something you expected to hear on here, but Vivid Voltage right now, selling for over $150 on TCG Player, eBay. You can get the booster box for $143 right now on the Pokemon Center. I think that's a good play. Vivid Voltage, it's a set that had insane hype at the very beginning and then it quickly died down. Did not have a lot of very good cards in that set. The Rainbow Pikachu, Chonky Chew is the main chase. But look, the further away these things get out of print, you're going to see it. You're going to see the prices rise. And you're already starting to see that pretty strongly with Vivid Voltage. So I think picking a Pokemon Center booster box up at $143 makes sense. If you can find it cheaper than that, obviously. The Greninja Premium Collection is $120 at GameStop right now. It's selling for $150 on TCG Player. So that's immediate. You're up on your investment, right? I do have one single to talk about here. The Magneton Pokemon Center stamped promo card from the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes for Surging Sparks. It's a Shinji Kanda art. It's a really, really awesome art card. It's an original 151. That card's about $40 right now. I would be shocked if that doesn't grow. I would be really, really surprised if that doesn't end up being a $60+ card very soon. But singles, as I always tell y'all, much more volatile. But with the exclusivity, with the demand for those types of cards and the fact that it's a Shinji Kanda art and Magneton and a 151, I think that that's easy to predict that card is going to continue to rise in value. And then this is super perspective and I think more long-term than anything else. Super long-term. I think the Galarian Moltres 10, which comes with a Shinji Kanda Galarian Moltres art that's a really cool art that is not very valuable right now. You can buy those Galarian Moltres for like under $2 singles, but they also come with 4 Crown Zenith booster packs. You can get that for like $30 on Amazon right now. I don't think that's a bad play. I also don't think it's a bad play just to go get those Galarian Moltres. I think eventually that thing is going to, once it's not available at retail MSRP, and again, as Crown Zenith continues to shrink in supply and grow in demand, I think that Galarian Moltres 10 could be a good play. I think the Galarian Moltres by itself could be a good play. So that'll do it here. Really appreciate y'all tuning in and supporting the channel. Just trying to have a good time, provide some insight into what I'm seeing with the market right now. And yes, it is a bull market. Does that mean there's no plays to be made? Absolutely not. Let me know what y'all are looking to get in on in the comment section below. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Y'all have a good one.